So welcome back to my channel, and yeah, it's been about a month I think since I actually posted something on my channel. And yeah, life's been beautiful, busy, messy, and somehow progressive. But you know what, I finally picked up my camera again, so I kind of feel like I am proud of myself for, I don't know, perhaps buying this lens. So this might sound very ridiculous to some, but yes, a manual 35mm lens actually had me shooting way more videos than I ever have been before in 2025. And yes, I know that I've been doing YouTube videos for the most of 2025, and it's not like I haven't done anything with regards to creative work in 2025. I'm kind of excited to create something new and to kind of see where it takes me. I decided to get myself some really cool self-help books. It's not necessarily self-help books. I really like books that talk about, you know, life improvement and stuff like that, because I love the topic of life improvement. People usually think that little progress is no progress, right? But it actually is, and leads up to something that you want to achieve, right? So yes, I have been making progress with, like, you know, in terms of being a videographer now, and actually just kind of navigating what that kind of career requires from me. The time you take to better yourself, time you take to shoot something so you can get better at shooting, you know what I mean? Projects. To be honest with you, I've turned down a few passion projects in the past few months because I just couldn't do them, you know? I just wasn't full enough to pour into a passion project. And I think that's okay, you know? And I've started to realize that it's time for me to just pick up my camera, I guess, again. But to be honest with you, there's one thing that did help me with, you know, picking up my camera again. Something you have to understand about me is that when I started photography, I had a very, very beginner DSLR camera, and it did not have a very fast processor, and obviously you could have a nice lens, but you'd still struggle a lot with autofocus and stuff like that. And that kind of trained me to, you know, shoot manual, because my autofocus would be not just super slow, but it would actually just be non-existent sometimes because of the processor. And that kind of helped me to, you know, get used to the whole idea of actually trying out like manual focus. I was battling with myself, telling myself, okay, I probably should get myself a new lens, because I only have my kit lens for my Sony C400, and I decided that I wanted the 35mm f1.8 TTArtisan autofocus lens. And obviously that's still a budget lens, right? And then I came across a 35mm f1.4 TTArtisan manual lens. And obviously I have seen or scrolled through and have seen this lens before, but I've never given it much attention, because when I started out photography, I did not want to deal with autofocus, with manual focus, after actually being able to shoot autofocus with a better camera. But then I did it anyway. I got the manual 35mm f1.4, and I told myself, maybe it's time to make things difficult again, so that I can get back into whether it's taking pictures or whether it's actually just making some really good looking videos, you know? And I must tell you that it did do something for me, because here I am today sitting down and actually making this video and talking about how this lens made me shoot this video. By the way, I'm shooting this video on this lens right now, and yes, it is manual focus, and yes, I had to use some focus picking. Nothing's ever perfect, that's the other thing. And getting back to, you know, spending more time with God, reading more often, shooting more often with my beautiful manual lens, being able to actually pick up my camera and create something, because it means a lot to me and it's something that I'm passionate about. And somewhere along the way lost it because of fatigue, being tired, being a man, being everybody's everything, because when you're a mom, everybody's everything, you know. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in to my channel today, and I hope you're all doing really well. I'm a little bit fluish, that's why I sound so weird, but I will see you in the next video, and keep creating. And yes, the TTArtisan lens is pretty amazing, and all the footage you viewed was definitely taken with this lens, and I'll see you in the next video.